Alright, so one of the people on YouTube asked for a Ushiro Sankaku or rear triangle video. I'm here with my good friend Denise. We're gonna go through it. So you can get to the position from many places, but for today we're gonna start it from the back control. One of the reasons Ushiro Sankaku is very good is because people like me with thick and short legs can also get a triangle, whereas you can't get a front triangle as easily with thick legs. So we're going to show the position first, then we're going to go about the nuances of it. Let's just start from the position. The position is going to look something like this. I'm going to have my legs triangle. His arm is going to be up, and my knee is going to be pointed to the ground. So we want to get to this position. We're going to start from the back control. For whatever reason, I have trapped his arm, but I feel like I can't get a rear naked, especially the times where he goes low, so my hand cannot reach for the rear naked. In that position, I go to the rear triangle. The way I go for it is like this. I bring the suicide zone of my wrist. I actually have a suicide, thank you. It's not suicide, it's a cut. Can you come close? Can you check it? Come. Yeah, where you would cut. This is not a suicide cut, but yeah. So I bring that to his. And I use my leg's power to straighten him and bring his knuckle line to my chest. Now, from this same leg that is here, I use to pivot and bring my knee to the ground. My both feet are pointing towards the same direction, right? Now I can use a trap triangle first, then I use a hand assist on my own foot, and I bring everything up, and I put my leg behind. I'm gonna loosen it so that he doesn't choke. On the defensive person's perspective, he wants to bring the hand here so he can push into my triangle and open it. So I want the complete opposite. I want to keep his hand here, right? And then the finish of the triangle, when I have my leg correctly positioned, is my knees squeezing together and back here. So I have his hand here, and it's a very, very strong triangle here. So another good thing about the triangle here is even if I can't get the position, like for example, if my knee stays low, this is not going to be a very tight triangle. Dennis, can you keep saying I mean, it's still good, but it's not as sorry. So anyways, let's say I couldn't get the joke. I have several other. What was it? What the fuck? Oh! Sick motherfucker! Okay, let's get a looser grip here. You good? Yeah. So let's say I have a shit triangle and I can't do this. I have an armbar, I have an Americana, I have a Kimura, and I have a wrist lock. So the armbar, we start from here. Let's say for whatever reason I can't choke him. I make sure his thumb is pointing this way, because whatever his thumb is pointing, the braking pressure can come from the other side. So his elbow is here now. So his thumb is pointing this way. I bring everything out towards my hip. If I want to, I can also bring the fulcrum up to really break his elbow. What happens here, usually they will turn, not your body, they will turn their arms, and I can grab the elbow like this and Americana position, right? Yeah. So this is kind of an Americana. I can also do the same thing for the armbar. I can put it in my armpit, grab my own leg and hip him for a break. If he turns, it will turn into an Americana. Another thing that I can do is I can go for a Kimura. Because I'm controlling his head, it's going to be very tight Kimura. So I bring his elbow to myself, and then a small push is going to break the shoulder. And lastly, I can go for a wrist lock. He's going to have his hands together probably here. I'm going to slap on top and put a bend in his wrist. For whatever joint that I'm going to break, I need to control the joint under. So I'm breaking the wrist, I'm going to have to control the elbow. So I bring something here to control the elbow. I'm controlling his elbow, then I put my hand over it, and I break it. So choke, armbar, Americana, Kimura. Why are you choking? I wasn't joking. That's too short of a video.
Oh yeah,
Okay. So now let's talk about the mistakes that you will do. The mistakes that usually happen is you not being able to. First of all, his arm is going to be low here, so you can't just however you want bring his arm. It's very important that I go wrist in. elbow deep, and then I use the extension power of my body to bring this here. That's one. Sometimes he will bring his, even when we're here, he will really bring this wrist and bring these both down, so I can't get it. So I'll have to go in and really bring this other one in. Can you grab both wrists? Yeah, sure. Yes. So I'll go in. I'll bring this one, or from here. I stand up. Correct. I stand up. I push out. Now I have both here. Again, pivot, and then we can go forward. What else can I think about? Can't think about anything else. Do you have anything in mind that I missed?
Sometimes knee positioning is off when I do it.
Knee position, yes. So that I talked about in the beginning of the video. If you close your triangle like this, and your knee, I find it so difficult to actually do it incorrectly now. Like if you're like this, you're not gonna be able to choke him. For that, you need to do like things like this, crunch, etc. That's never good. So you want to, even when you're disconnected, use the pivoting power of your knee, and then bring the knee and heel together.
But
yes,
I feel like my knee is the other way usually. Too much to his stomach, like too high above here, like maybe below the shoulder.
Yes, exactly. So if his bicep is inside my knee, that's gonna be a problem. So if that happens, I just push it out. That will stop the power of my triangle. So push it out and close. This is really helpful. If you hook your foot behind here, that really helps with the choking pressure when you just release it so he doesn't choke out again. I can show the transition from mount. Sometimes in mount, I'll move this arm up. Yeah, I'll have this, and he sometimes posts here, right? So I will have to crush this and really go on top. Now, I want to transition to a rear triangle, but I have to be careful that he doesn't drop me this way. Here I'm fine. If he upa towards me, I have this control. But when I'm doing the transition is where he will fall. He can't really get. So I could go to other shit here, but in order for that not to happen, before the transition, I'm gonna throw my other arm through, get a kimura grip. Now if he upas towards me, he's gonna break his arm. Yeah. So I will use that to pivot up, and again, close my triangle. Right now it's not a perfect triangle.
Yeah, this is the knee position I'm talking about. It usually happens when I'm transitioning from here as well.
Yes, so for that, you can just come out. There's just huh? You can always switch to an armbar, it's always available. Yeah. One very important thing to think when talking about this is, I want my head aligned. If you're here, look at our heads are not in alignment, but here, our heads are in a straight line. That will help my triangle much better. Oh. Ooh. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I guess that's the video.
Oh.
Should I watch the part that he almost killed me, man?
Under block elbow. Relax his head. Yes. Stop. Check the drill.
Idea, Daniela Alexowska. Winner smoking.
Push it up, push it up, push it up. Pull the elbow and push the rib. Pull the elbow and push the rib sideways.
Okay, Sal, now practicing.
Okay. This. Trap one arm. I fall to the ground. I push you down or you go down.
You skip? Yes, good.
Here, then expand and put everything towards
Pivot,
the
yes.
side, and I lay my feet towards here.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go to pre-triangle.
Don't use your toes, you try to grab your heel, because you can kind of toe hold yourself. Yes, good.
Then, yeah, I squeeze.
Yes, knees together and back heel.
next.
Dennis, how does it feel?
I feel disgusting.